So, I tried thinking of scary things that may have happened to me on Animal Jam, and I literally couldn't think of anything. I have experienced minor glitches and issues on the game that were strange at the time, but nothing out of the ordinary that scared me in the moment or even afterwards. Like, the siren sound glitch that I experienced at 3 a.m. is probably the only thing remotely scary to happen to me on the game. So, what I did is I asked you guys what your scary stories were from Animal Jam, and to tell me them in full detail. And you guys had awesome stories, some actually were pretty scary too. So today, I'm reading people's personal Animal Jam stories as for Halloween is coming up and we need to get into the spooky spirit. I am keeping everyone's users anonymous in this video because I feel that you all have a right to your own privacy. If you know it's your story in my video, then just feel free to comment it down below. Okay, then with that, let's begin. Basically, I went on AJ ready for a casual day, and I get this buddy request from a guy named Hugh, or something similar to that. The weird part is, it said they were last online over 30 days ago, but I was on yesterday and I didn't have a buddy request, but I accepted it and went into my den because no one was in there. But out of the corner of my eye, I noticed two guest jammers. They had identical looks and they were just standing there. I was terrified. I locked the den, then unlocked it. However, they came back. And take notice, they were guest jammers. They couldn't buddy people, let alone search up a user. They started running around my den, and then I had a suspicion that it had to do with the Hugh guy. And when I searched my buddy list, the Hugh guy was gone. I was creeped out, so I logged off, and then the guest jammers just left. Okay, so I was just walking in Jima Township on Play Wild, and then I heard that the salesman was in, I think it was Coral Canyons, so I went to the map and teleported there, but I ended up in Mount Shavir. I tried again, and that time I landed in Coral Canyons, but when I pressed the salesman button, everything went black, and the only thing I could see was my character and Arthur, but Arthur was just plain white. Then I tried to move, and I fell down. It was like my animal was running while falling. I teleported to my den, and it was fixed, but it was pretty creepy. Unfortunately, I don't have any photos because I wasn't thinking about it at the time because I was just kind of in shock. It was pretty weird and creepy, and I didn't even log in for like a week after that. I was waiting for a buddy in their den, and all of a sudden the items in the den disappeared. I looked at who was in the den, and no one was. I thought it was just a glitch, but then something really weird happened. There was a guest jammer in the den, and my buddy had just gone offline. I thought that the guest jammer just happened to pop in, and my busy just had to go at the moment. So I ignored the guest. It was not even moving. Then I get a call from my friend urging me to get out of the den. So by that point, I'm confused and on FaceTime with her. I had legit just gotten a pair of Forest Gallant teats. And LOL, I was in love. Anyways, this person wasn't moving, and my friend is screaming at me at this point. So I left the den, but that creepy guest followed me to my den, and I started freaking out. All of the items in the den started disappearing, and my friend said to lock the den, yet all of the items in it were still gone, and the guest jammer was still there, and I was just in awe. Basically, there was a hacker in my den, and my buddy had lost everything. I didn't lose anything. I clicked off Animal Jam and was too scared to go back into my den. When I did, the guest jammer wasn't there, and all my items were still there, and my den was still full. One time, I was going through Jama, and I wanted to go shopping. I went into the clothing shop, I tried to buy something, and my inventory was full. I went to recycle some of my extra items. When I tried to recycle it, the gem number at the bottom was 999999. I was confused, because I was recycling useless items like Princess Necklace. When I recycled, my gem number was 999999. I knew that wasn't normal. I went to go buy stuff after I recycled it. It still said my inventory was full. I went to my den because I knew I was waiting my time trying to buy stuff. I tried to put out the den items, and there were numbers with green tags on each item. I tried locking out and logging back in. I typed my password with no typos, and it said it wasn't the right password. I tried to change my password, and it said the email was wrong. I started freaking out because I knew that I had just gotten hacked. So then, that's all the stories I had to share today. Comment your favorite ones that you heard, and maybe even tell your own stories down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.